what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. My name is Kyle Meshna. I am a landscape photographer and filmmaker. Today, we are making a tutorial because it has been far too long since I've made a tutorial and I'm very sorry, but we're back. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Instagram is starting to hide the number of likes that a post is getting. And pretty much every content creator is freaking out. Calm down, first of all, it's not a big deal. But perhaps it's time to spread your wings a little bit, try out something new. Try out another platform and another network. So that's why today we're talking about TikTok. Yes, TikTok. And we're gonna talk specifically about how me, yes me, a guy who's just shy of 30 years of age, blew up on TikTok. I know, but first, we got a new intro. Let's roll it. All right, today we're talking TikTok. Now, if you've been living under a rock for the last couple of months, TikTok is kind of seen as that lip syncing app that all the kids are super obsessed with these days. A side note, it's actually the way that Old Town Road blew up. You've probably heard that song before. There's also loads of other content on TikTok. There's comedy, there's travel videos, a lot of funny little 15-second sketches, that type of thing. Think Vine, but a little bit longer. Now, you might be thinking, Kyle, you're almost 30 years old, you can't sing, and you can't dance. What are you doing on TikTok? And to that I say, you're right. I cannot do any of those things. But at the time of this recording, I currently have 50,000 followers on TikTok. 50,000. Oh, and that's all in 4 weeks. Yeah, crazy. Didn't tell my friends, I didn't tell my family, I didn't tell anyone on social media, including any of my Instagram followers. I just started posting a couple videos and saw what happened. So how did I do that? Well, the first key is understanding how the platform works. As soon as you open the app, you are dropped on what's called the For You page. The For You page is essentially an endless stream of short videos that are algorithmically given to you. It's essentially like the Instagram Explore page on steroids, because the second you open the app, you're right there. You're just in the thick of it, watching videos. When you're scrolling through this Explore page, the For You page, you'll start to see that a lot of the videos have thousands and thousands of comments, thousands and thousands of views. The key is getting onto this For You page. So how do you do that? Like other networks, you have multiple ways that you can interact with a video. You can like a video, you can comment on a video, you can share a video, and you can what's called duet a video. More on that in a different video probably, but it's essentially a split screen video reaction to another video. You post a video, the app will simply start serving it up to people. It'll start on the For You page. That's a really key point is as you're going through the For You page, most of the videos have quite a lot of engagement, quite a lot of views, and every once in a while you'll see that there's one that has nothing. And this is the algorithm testing out whether or not this is a quality video or not. So the key here is about 10% likes per view. So if you have 100 views, you want about 10 likes. Comments seem to be worth about 5, and maybe a share is worth 10 or so. That's very rough math. I'm not a mathematician. Now, the crazy thing is if you keep up this ratio, the video will just keep going. It is actually crazy. It's the Wild West out there. The video will do about exactly as good as the video is. You don't have to have a following first. You don't have to have anyone share it at first. You don't have to get a shout out. You don't have to pay for a promotion. You just post a video and it can literally go crazy viral. My third video that I ever posted, I had 4 followers. I posted a video. That video has 800,000 views. Crazy. Okay, so at this point you're thinking, Kyle, how do I get likes? Great question, virtual you. So there are these trends that tend to pop up. It's essentially like a group video meme. So one example is, it is very popular to stand in the kitchen with a glass and a large vessel of some type of liquid and slowly pour that liquid into the cup until the cup overflows while you stare deadpan at the camera, and then your mom gets upset at you for spilling on the floor. It's stupid, but that's what it is what it is. You can then participate by sharing your own video that is the same trend. Kind of like a group meme, if you will. That's actually kind of one of the craziest things, is you don't have to be original. You don't have to come up with a unique idea. You just simply need to participate in an idea that is already popular and add your own unique spin to it. That is the key. People are used to seeing the same song and same type of thing over and over again in one of these group trends or group memes, if you will. So if you participate in that and then do something that's slightly different or slightly unique or slightly funnier than anybody else, people already understand what they're going to see, and then you put your own spin on it and you start trending. Simple as that, right? So for me, for example, I noticed a trend where people were saying, I'm not a model, but here's some photos of me. And then they show a bunch of photos of them. So my take on that is, I'm not a model, but I am a photographer. I put my camera against the lens and it zooms in, and now here's a bunch of my photos. It's kind of just something, here's like my portfolio of my best photos. That video has almost 200,000 views. Pretty simple. It took me about 30 seconds to edit it together. There's also a ton of videos of people doing a behind the scenes, here's how I shot this creative photo, and then it zooms in and then that's the photo. It shows them the photo. So here's me taking this photo, getting really low, sprinkling some leaves, shooting through something interesting, and then you show the photo. So that's what I started doing. And lo and behold, millions of views come because it's crazy. The algorithm is broken. You can go viral in an instant. It is wild. So my advice to you, give it a download. Start scrolling through. It's kind of weird at first. You don't get it. It's like using Snapchat for the first time. You don't know where to swipe. You don't know where to scroll. You don't know where things are, but get comfortable with it. Start to check it out. See if you find a trend that seems a little bit interesting, and you might have an interesting thing to say about that trend. Maybe you even participate. Who knows? Maybe you too can blow up on TikTok, because it's actually crazy. Now, before you hit me with a comment that says, but Kyle, this app's just a trend, it's gonna be gone. You're probably right, it might go away. But first, what's the harm in trying? It's kind of a fun thing to do. And second, one thing is certainly not going away. Short form video is not going away. Short form storytelling, not going away. These things are becoming increasingly more important as a content creator. If you wanna be a content creator, you should probably know how to do those things. So why not do it in a very easy and safe space? The barrier to entry is so low. The quality of production is typically so low. Not like here on YouTube, where people literally have $20,000 red cameras reviewing the latest iPhone. TikTok is literally a bunch of kids standing around with their iPhone 7 recording themselves dancing. If you can just be a little bit better than that, you're already way ahead of the curve. So I wanna know, what are your thoughts on TikTok? Are you gonna give it a try? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm gonna be doing a lot more tutorials. I promise this time it's gonna happen. I got a bunch lined up. I'm super excited about it. If you did like this video, play thumb war with the like button, subscribe if that's something that you're into, give it a shot, and I'll see you guys in the next video.